Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to begin plenary session 2, research, chaired by Dr. Satoshi Itami, Dr. George Kostaredis, and Dr. Ulrike Ulun-Peiteri. Please exchange your words, doctors.
Now the time to start plenary session 2. 5 papers has been selected for plenary session 2 by the board of the Scientific Organizing Committee. I will introduce the first paper. First paper is presented by Jessica Lin, Optical Imaging for Diagnostic Indices in Alopecia Areata. Please go on.
Hi, I'm Jessica Lin, a third-year medical student at University of California, Irvine. My mentor, Dr. Mashinkoska. And today I'll be talking about non-invasive optical imaging in alopecia areata. And this year I got the travel grant from the American Paralytic Society, and I'm very grateful for being part of this amazing opportunity. Our objectives of the study is we're looking at different non-invasive imaging modalities to look at hair loss diseases. Our first aim was to look at hair follicle morphology in normal scalp and then compare them to diseased scalp. And today I'll be focusing my talk on alopecia areata. And alopecia areata is a non-scarring type of alopecia, and it has various presentations. With the dermatoscope, we see these features, and with biopsy in histology, it's an invasive and painful experience for the patient. And with non-invasive imaging modalities, we can see cellular details without having to put the patient through this invasive process. Some other types of non-invasive optical imaging include ultrasound, optical coherence tomography, and the one we used was the multi-photon microscopy, which is a type of laser scanning microscopy. The multi-photon microscopy uses autofluorophores, which sets it apart from histology because it doesn't need any stain. And it uses melanin, keratin, and collagen, which is all intrinsically in the tissue for our imaging process. And this is what our machine looks like. It's a German machine from Gen Lab, and it has a movable, flexible arm that we place on the scalp, and it's connected to a computer that we control to acquire the images. Images are acquired through two contact mechanisms. Here is a picture of a normal skin, and we see the epidermis with the green is the keratin signal, and the blue is the collagen, which is deeper in the dermis. And we see these parts of the tissue through using two photons for excitation and detecting the signals using two photon emission and second harmonic generation. During an imaging session, we have the patient lie down on the bed and we take a picture of the site of interest with just a photo and also with a dermatoscope picture. And then we place the adhesive ring in the site of interest. After we turn off the lights and we acquire the images using the computer that is connected. And for each stack, we usually get a compilation of 30 images, 5 microns apart. It takes about 6 seconds for each stack, and it's usually a volume of 200 by 200 or 200 microns. And we can get a vertical section and also a horizontal section. And here we have on the what I'm showing at a depth of 5 microns, we see the hair follicle near the surface with the surrounding keratin sites. And deeper down at 65 microns, we start seeing the collagen signals and the glue that's surrounding the hair follicle. And the bright green in the middle is the hair shaft. And we start seeing some of the elastin. And we imaged a 36-year-old male with alopecia universalis. This is a picture of his occipital area. And the surface, we couldn't see any hair growth. He had a history of alopecia universalis. It was more than 10 years since the onset when he came to us. And on the surface, we just saw keratin. Deeper down, we were surprised to see little miniaturized hairs that were growing on the dermal epidermal junction and deeper down to the dermis. At the surface, we saw many empty hair follicles too, and this is what it looks like. And using the stack from the previous 2 slides, we are able to make volume studies to look at the 3D structure of the hair follicle and shaft. This is another patient, 41-year-old female with alopecia universalis. And in her, the miniaturized hair was very pronounced and obviously smaller than what a normal hair shaft and size would be. And in multiple sites, we saw the same thing. Miniaturized hair with no visible hair. And these 3 areas show the same depth at 65 microns. And some of the measurements that we have been working on is getting the hair shaft diameter and hair follicle diameter and comparing different types of alopecias. And so far, we have noticed that the hair shaft and hair follicle are seem to be smaller than the normal healthy hair growing hair. And we also noticed the inflammation in the dermal levels. And comparing what we see in alopecia areata with what we see in androgenetic alopecia, we see superficial sebaceous glands in AGA that we don't see in AA, and actually differentiate the 2 in MPM imaging. And comparing to frontal fibrosing alopecia, we see the collagen clumping and also perifollicular fibrosis, which compared to the alopecia areata, we can see that the collagen in the frontal fibrosing alopecia look ropey, and there's more perifollicular fibrosis that we don't see around the alopecia areata hair follicle. Our ongoing studies with the multi-photon microscopy for studying hair loss diseases is something new in the dermatological field. It's been used in psoriasis, and basal cell carcinoma, and melanoma research. And we're still trying to analyze normal hair follicles to get a better sense of what they look like, since we have nothing to compare to. And in the future, once this technology is commercialized and more widely, we can use it as a diagnostic tool in the clinic. But currently, our focus is on using it as a research tool. And we're working on standardizing our imaging protocols and establishing diagnostic criteria, and our future work will involve looking at the response of JAK inhibitors. Currently, JAK inhibitors need to be for more than 3 months to decide if it's efficacious in the patients, and we're hoping to shorten that time by imaging the alopecia areata patients with NPM to see if we can monitor their response and use it as a way to guide treatment. And we're also working with the physicists who are working on future designs of the NPM, and we hope to increase the field of imaging so we can see more hair follicles in each image. And I'd like to thank the American Hair Society for this opportunity. And these are the scientists I've been working with at the University of California, Irvine.
This paper is open for discussion.
Hi. Can you tell us, can you use this on hair-bearing scalp? The images you showed were a bald scalp. Can you use it?
That we've been imaging other types of alopecia patients also, and what we've been doing is we clip the hair really close to the surface of the scalp, and we're able to image, but with a full-length hair, it's in the way.
Any other question?
Jessica, Nazareth. I wonder what the web lens that you use for monophoton imaging.
So we use two photon excitation. Both photons are in the infrared wavelength.
So the web lens is 800 or?
Around 700 to 790 in that range.
Yeah, and how do you avoid because usually you use the web lens 700 to 800. Usually melanin is a problem because usually the multiphoton, the laser will burn the melanin. How do you avoid that?
We did only image one patient who was African American. We actually still got pretty high quality images, but we're still studying the capabilities of microscopy. Have imaged 20 patients so far, and we're definitely going to image more to see what we can see as the limitations.
We have a young doctor actually working on using these modalities in people with different skin colors and skin shades. She has a team right now from that age, because we want to be able to use all the non-invasive stuff and all different colors. So far, actually, it hasn't been that big of an issue as we hoped it to be. We haven't imaged skin 6, so just types 5 and stuff.
Because when we use monophoton, we use 780. Usually melanin is a problem.
Okay, thank you for your presentation.